Sure. My name is Harry Smorenberg. I'm chairman and founder of the World Pension Summit, located in the Netherlands, but working very much globally and internationally. Well, actually it was about 6 years ago, that we started looking into the possibilities of combining all the expertise on pension market developments into one session. We see a lot of conferences around in the world on pensions, but no conference really explaining the variety of developments within the pension space. And I mean social security, risk management, investment side, but also communication, scheme development, social security, very essential elements that should be in harmony to build a very good pension scheme for a nation, but also internationally. And we see harmonizing these schemes and developments a lot. Well, when we started out, of course, it was a first tryout, but right from the start, it was already very successful. So we gathered a lot of experts from all around the world, from Brazil, from China, also from Africa, to meet us and discuss upon developments. We focus on the content, so we deep dive into the developments, and that was very, very much appreciated. So we were very happy with this result, and we focus on quality. That's what our feeling is on the essentials of this conference. About 2 years ago, a delegation from PenCom participated, and we got, of course, acquainted and discussed the developments. And management of PenCom was very enthusiastic about the quality of the event. And as they were in the process of preparing the 10th anniversary of their pension reform here in Nigeria, they thought it would be a good idea to combine the quality and the depth of our conference in a special session together with PenCom here in Nigeria, but also, of course, inviting other African nations. So that was our first meeting and thoughts about establishing this great cooperation. Well, as you know, there are a lot of rapid development economies around the world, but Africa is the one that's still not that much discovered, I think. And if you walk around here in Abuja and see the developments in Nigeria, but also in Ghana, Uganda and other nations in Africa, we are thrilled. I mean, there is a huge potential going on, and I think that still has to be recognized. And of course, on the downside, there are a lot of developments and a lot of problems to be tackled. But I think in bringing the expertise, like also with this conference, but on many other aspects in the economy, I think this will, help out Africa to even blossom and grow faster as we expect. Nigeria, of course, is a large economy, and looking at the pension scheme, I think PenCom has really established a very good success in the reform as of 2004, incorporating already more than 6 million of the population in a pension scheme, doing that very professionally, state-of-the-art, where the world look at now at Nigeria as a pilot case, as a good example, best practice, which is great. And so Nigeria is really a kind of leadership role, blueprint, practice lead, also for other African nations. Well, I think we are just starting. I should say Nigeria is just starting. Nigeria just went through a reform period of 10 years, establishing the first base pensions in Nigeria. Looking at the number of the population, over 175 million, looking at the enormous needs for the population when they grow older to secure their sufficient pension provision, healthcare and housing situation. The build-up of the pension system is very crucial, so this is a great start and a great moment to start now. Well, it was born out of a very good discussion we've had with PenCom in the past year and a half. And our expectations is that I think it will be growing to be a very successful platform. It's non-commercial, it's focused on content, it secures a very good exchange of essential knowledge for all the nations, and I think that will speed up the process. So our focus will be quality, assure that the good practice will be developed alongside the good practice case of Nigeria. So we expect a lot of learning curves to grow. Abuja, of course, is a big city, growing fast, a lot of construction going on. You sense the economic growth and development, so I really appreciate that. Yeah, safety is an issue, of course, although I feel very safe. I've been here a couple of times and I've seen, of course, necessary security measures because of some political unrest that unfortunately happens to the country. But I see enough measures taking place as well. So, you know, every nation has got its problems and its issues to be taken care of, as Nigeria does itself as Nigeria does itself as well. So I feel very safe. It's not a real big issue. Well, I think the learning curve will be important. Apart from that, I think we'll bring with this event a lot of people together here. So for Nigeria itself, of course, it's you know, the authority positioning of the country, being a lead economy in Africa and showcasing the best practices of the African nations. So I think that contributes also to the importance of and the lead role of this economy.